Hey there, people. Once again, not going live, just recording a video. Um, Last time I did tips for trail running. This time I'm going to be offering some tips for beginner mountaineers. And this specifically goes out to the group of climbers who are going up to Mount Shasta in June for Breast Cancer Prevention Partners, or BCPP. A little bit of backstory. First of all, I'm Marie Desjardins. For those of you who don't know me, my company is Adventure Eye. Back in 2006, my good friend Pamela waved a postcard in front of my face. I had been saying that I wanted some new adventure, and this was offering a mountain climb up Mount Shasta as a fundraiser for what was then known as the Breast Cancer Fund. I had never climbed a mountain and thought it sounded pretty exciting. And Breast Cancer Prevention Partners was really in line with my beliefs. Their mission is to prevent breast cancer by eliminating exposure to toxic chemicals and radiation. Right up my alley. I was in natural foods for many, many years, and the idea of getting toxics out of our environment really appealed to me. Plus, I realized Pam and I had numerous mutual friends who had faced breast cancer, and so it just seemed like the thing to do. So in 2007, at the age of 48, I climbed my first mountain, and that was Shasta. And I've since climbed a few others, so I'd like to offer some helpful tips for those of you climbing your first mountain, particularly those of you doing it in June for Breast Cancer Prevention Partners. When I climbed Shasta, it felt like I was climbing a million stairs. And so my tip number one is stair workouts are your friend. And I know you guys have been training and you're coming close to the climb, so you're probably in pretty good shape already. But if you haven't been doing stairs, I recommend adding them into your workout. If you're in California, in the Bay Area, the Dipsy steps are excellent. Run bleachers at a stadium if you don't have other stairs by you. Go up a tall building if you're in a metropolitan area. If nothing else, get on a Stairmaster at a gym. Carry your pack while you're doing it, and build weight gradually, obviously. You guys have been training for a while, so you're probably up to, some pretty good poundage in your packs, but that's the number one tip. Number two tip, the harder you train, the easier the climb will be. And I'm not saying the climb's going to be easy, because it won't, but at least if you train hard, it'll be easier. Number three, hydrate the day before. Shasta can get stinking hot, and the climb to base camp can be really hot. So make sure you drink plenty of water ahead of time. The day before is important, not just the day of. My good friend Kathy Ann Taylor, mountaineer extraordinaire, always says your pee should be copious and clear. So that's tip number three. Tip number four, if you use bars for snacks, I know Cliff Luna supplies you guys with bars. Carry them on an inside pocket on summit day. They can get frozen on an outside pocket, and then in your brief break that you have on the way up, your breaks are going to be 10-15 minutes, you won't be able to gnaw a bite off, and believe me, you need those calories, so carry them on an inside pocket. Also, batteries give out earlier in the cold. They drain faster when it's cold, so when I go camping or climbing, I put my batteries inside my sleeping bag while I'm sleeping, and I carry them in my front pocket of my trekking pants, right by that femoral artery. Keeps them nice and warm. And in my ditty bag, just some extras here. I always carry zip ties, safety pins, baby wipes. I wrap duct tape around my trekking poles so that's handy. I always carry a pencil and a notepad, and there's this nifty thing called a cool tie, which has some little kind of beads in it that you can soak it in water, cold water, for 30 minutes and tie it around your neck, and it kind of inflates, puffs up, and it stays cold. So for hot days, it's great for that. If you can find a teeny little vial of essential oils like lavender or something that smells nice and a bandana, that's nice to put a few drops on your bandana and tie it inside your tent, because believe me, when you come off that mountain, you're going to be kind of funky, and it'll help alleviate the funk in the tent to have some nice smelling essential oils in there on your bandana. Your tent mates will thank you. All right, that's it. Good luck to everybody going up the mountain and everybody else anywhere in the world who might be heading out on their first mountain climb. Check me out on my Facebook page, Adventure Eye. Bye.